Hey guys, Colvin with the fishing report for you for Shoals Lake. Today is Thursday, May 7th. Water temperature is about 64 degrees, depending on the day. We've got all these fronts come in. One day it's cold, the next day it's hot, and of course it's raining again. The lake is about 26 feet high, and it's coming up a little bit. Overall, the Corps done really well on maintaining that. Seems like they're kind of just pushing it right through, which is great because we had a ton of fish spawn. The fishing's been good. You guys are gonna have to fish these fronts as they come in. Big wave of fish moved up, and there's another wave that moved up, so there's fish in all phases of the spawn, primarily spawn and post spawn at this point. Still breaking it down, I'll go over some of the things that have been working for me. The Senko bite in the coves and the pockets around the spawners, that'll get you some fish. The Ned rig is working, guys. If you're gonna throw the Ned rig, the hula stick's working, the regular turd's working, green pumpkin. That's great for around the spawners. There's a bit of a topwater bite that started. We got a shad spawn going on this week too, which is great. If you're into clear water, the Lucky Craft gunfish, that's gonna catch you some fish. Look for those shad balls, guys, depending on where you're at. They could be out in the middle busting. Today we found them over 70 foot of water, and there's a big school of shad around them, or a big school of smallmouth underneath them. Another thing you can throw around those shad will be the little Kitech. That's pretty deadly this time of year. As always, you can catch a fish on a jig on Shoals. Guys, these fish are anywhere from 0 to 15 foot of water on the jig. The water's real clear, you can get out a little bit further. You can drag a Carolina rig, keep the boat in 30 foot, and drag it back to the boat. The little Nico rig's catching quite a few fish. Throwing that on the secondary points with bushes. That'll help you put a couple extra fish on those bright bluebird sunny days. If you do go get into dirty water, if you're gonna fish runoff, that bite's been hit or miss, but if you get in the backs of the creeks, there's some, if you get around the shad, they're starting to hit a spook. The old one knocker, that's one of my favorites. The other thing I started checking would be the long secondary points. These fish, a lot of these fish are post-spawn and they're suspended. Some of them are moving out towards the main. So throw in a swim bait over those points with bushes. Give it about a 5 count, let it go, so it's just ticking the tops of those bushes, and you'll get a few of them out of there. If you want to go flip bushes, you can flip bushes. Helps if there's a little bit of dirty water for that. Throwing that right in the cover, guys. Towards the backs of the pockets, the sides of the pockets where these fish are spawning. Great place to throw that. Last but not least, the old whopper flopper. That's gonna get you a few fish right now. So catching a few on the whopper flopper, if you go back and you start seeing the gizzard shad, you can start throwing that and catch a few on that. If you get around the shad back there, chatterbait's working. I prefer a little bit of wind and dirty water if you can find it. So guys, it's warming up overall. The look at me's are starting to come out, so keep that in mind. I got some openings towards the end of May. I know it's been a crazy year, but give me a call if you want to get on the water. Be sure to look up DellColvinFishing.com. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.